that you have been building your relationship with your son, because there was a lot going on and we all kind of just hopped on something that, that's a late period and ran with it.
In light of the recent events going on with Jaguar Wright, I wanted to take a clip from an interview that I had with her last week where she talks about her son. We also talk about the surviving Jaguar Wright and how their relationship is today. Jag does explain she was never upset with her son. She was only upset with her ex-husband, Sam. Let's go ahead and get into the clip, y'all. And we're still hoping the best for Jaguar Wright.
Come here. I want to introduce you to someone.
He's here with you. Okay.
Yeah, he lives here. Come here. This is AT2.
Hello. Hey Sam, how you doing?
Doing good.
Good. I'm happy to see you here with your mom and everything, and congratulations. And you know, your mom speaks so highly of you too. I think that's awesome. Thanks. And I'm happy to see y'all together.
He the best thing I ever made.
Oh,
and I can't even take credit for it because he come from God, you know? Mm-hmm. I always tell everybody he's my 2.0. So I listen. Listen, he's one of the wisest human beings I've ever met in my life. I've been taking your advice since you was how old? Like 8, 9?
Around there, yeah.
Listen to me. When I stopped questioning my son, I bought him like 3, 4 bicycles. Mm-hmm. Do you ride a bike, honey?
It's been a while since I rode one. I was kind of bad at it.
He didn't know. You weren't bad at it. You didn't even try. Real story. I said, this is the 4th bike. It was the 3rd or the 4th bike. I said, it's the last bike I'm buying you. You're going to ride. This is a necessary skill. Something could happen. It could be an emergency. You might need to get on your bike and roll. You know, you never know. I said, don't you want to ride with all your other friends? And he said, well, Mom, I'm not in a rush to get to the park. I enjoy walking. And I said, well, I know you enjoy walking, but don't you ever want to like be in the gang and ride with your friends? And he said, no, I'll get there, you know, and they'll be there. And I said, I know. I said, but you know, you need to, this is a skill. You should learn it. He said, Mom, and my son, this boy, this young man looked at me and said, Mom, I don't like things that aren't in my control. He said, on my feet, I can control whether I fall down. He said, but the chances, he said, it's like 35% I could fall. I don't like falling. He said, I'd rather like walking because walking has better health benefits. He said, so, you know, why don't we just give the bike to a child in need? And I could just keep walking, Mom. And I was like, I can't even fucking argue with this kid.
I wouldn't even think that way. For him to even think like this so young, like what?
He was 8 years old. How don't I listen to him?
Right.
Every argument, squash. Like, okay, fucking walk. The health benefits is great, you know?
They always say kids like that have been here before. Have you ever heard that before? Do you feel like he's been here before?
I know he's been here before.
Mm-hmm.
I know he's been here before, but that's my 2.0. You know, he's who I listen to. It sounds crazy, but I think more parents should listen to their children for guidance because sometimes we forget and they get to remind us. Kevin always said that though. Mm-hmm. You're the wisest guy. I can't wait to follow you because I know you're going to do amazing things. And I'm so excited for his artwork. His new artwork right now is amazing. If you wouldn't mind maybe putting his Cash App up in the chat because he's trying to raise money for art school.
Yeah. What's the Cash App? I'll put it up right now.
Sam, can you tell him?
Sure. $.
SAM
AS5.
SAM AS
5, number 5.
Okay. Sam as 5. Okay.
Got
it.
You see how it's mirrored? It's Sam both ways.
Oh, yo, that's what okay. I didn't even think of that.
That's how his mind works. It's crazy. But
wow.
You know, that's why I'm gonna have him re-inspect that Storm interview because he's fucking like Rain Man and he can pull out the edits and the glitches. But he's the one that was like, he's the one that debunked the whole Tasha K shit when he looked at it, because we watched it live together for the first time. And he was like, Mom, stop right there. They edited me.
Wow.
He's brilliant. He's brilliant. One of the greatest artists I've ever met. I'm gonna share some of his artwork online so people can see why we're raising money for him to go to art school. Because after the way Tasha K and my ex-husband took advantage of him, and the emotional breakdown that he went through after that, flunking out of a whole year of school. Now he has a whole college debt, you know, and all because his father refused to send him to art school.
Right.
He should go. So please help my son raise money
And
Tell
you
my
know
son.
what? I was just thinking about something too. After all that went down,
Do you want to say goodbye at least?
Well, okay. Well, I guess.
Bye, Sam. Thank you for coming by. I appreciate you, and good luck with everything.
Thank you very much.
No problem.
All right, babe. Thank you.
So, Jack, after the whole surviving thing went down, how long did it take you to rebuild that relationship back with your son? I don't think anybody has asked you that yet.
There was no rebuilding.
Mm.
There was nothing to rebuild.
Okay.
I knew that they played a game on him. I know my son.
Right.
I never questioned him. And I didn't have to watch it to know. I seen that one little clip and I saw the look in his eyes and I knew he was uncomfortable. My heart was just broken for him. If there was anyone I was angry at his father.
Right.
Because the only thing he proved in that whole sham of a fucking interview was that he hated me more than he loved his son.
Mm. That hurts me because like that just makes me think like it was all calculated and everything. Because my thing is like, okay, it's one thing for him to get out his story. You know, whatever y'all did in the past, it is.
Who
what
gives
it is.
a fuck? It was forever ago.
Your son in it, like that was like, whoa, like this is something.
He's been playing those games. Listen to me. The first bad argument we got into, it was over money. He had fucked over like $3 or $4 grand shopping in New York, and I got the bill. And I'm like, yo, I was gonna take that money and use it to finish remodeling the kitchen. I was gonna buy granite counters because I wanted to turn the kitchen in the family house into a full chef's kitchen.
For the rest of that story, I'll put the link in the description. However, I just wanted to post something positive about Jaguar Wright because right now there's a lot of craziness going on, and the way she lit up when she was talking about her son, that's the person that I wanted to show at this time. So make sure you guys hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. Deuces, everybody.